We grow when we give.
We grow when we give.
We grow when we give.
Nosotros crecemos cuando damos.
We grow when we give.
与えるとき成長する。
We grow when we give. Welcome to R.O.G, Return on Generosity. I'm your host, Shannon Cassidy. This podcast celebrates generosity at work, not financial giving. Giving valuable time, mutual respect, alternative perspectives, and genuine collaboration. Welcome back, R.O.G listeners. I trust you had an amazing summer and you're gearing up for the fall. So whether you're putting kids on the bus or you're in traffic behind the bus or driving the bus, we're all adjusting to a new season as we move toward Q4 2022. And as I'll share at the end of this episode about what's next on R.O.G, I aim to record these odd-numbered episodes on video. This is episode 91. So as you can see, I'm growing out my bangs and I need to rework my podcast equipment so I don't have this mic between me and you. Work in progress. My intention of taking the summer off was to get refreshed and to restore. And I'd give myself a B- on that intention. My summer was filled with family and friends, which was wonderfully enjoyable. The break from social media and the podcast was a nice relief from daily pressure and deadlines. The place where I continue to struggle is downtime, rest, nothingness. We rented a vacation house, and on one of the walls in the place, it said, "Sometimes doing nothing is doing everything." I suck at that. I'll continue to work on ways to be still, be quiet, and be restorative. But it's a missing ingredient in my life. Maybe you can relate. Work in progress. So before we dive into the next 10 episodes, getting us to 100, woohoo! And we're not stopping at 100, but that's a great milestone that's just about to be reached. Let's recap the first 3 quarters of 2022 on R.O.G, beginning with our first episode in January, episode 65. We had Denny Nealon, the CEO of Barclays Consumer Bank, and he spoke about getting into the arena. It takes courage to be in the arena. And as we begin the fall season, be mindfully courageous to get into the arena. That may be returning to the office, starting or ending a relationship, having a tough conversation, speaking at a high-stakes event, hiring or firing talent, reorganizing your team or organization, acquiring a new business or sunsetting something. The responsibilities that we have as leaders are hard, challenging, and energy-consuming. So get into the arena and be bold. And then carve out strategic time to recover and restore for your next arena appearance. We learned from Thomasina Williams about family-owned businesses and taking space. Episode 67, we had the original Philly fanatic, Dave Raymond, who shared about the importance of FUN, fun. Sabrina Bailey from the London Stock Exchange gave us insights on the economics of a giving culture. Jeff Christian shared about collaboration, generosity, and the power of pizza. Lisa Chang, our all-time highest download guest when she contributed to AAPI Voices, episode 25, returned with an episode on the value of thank you notes. Sienna Stewart gave us powerful insights on how we can be generous even beyond our final days in an episode called Dying Kindness. Michael Hudson shared about lessons earned and the gains that we earn even through some of the most extreme experiences of abuse and neglect. March was our Women's History Month. We highlighted the incredible power of women leaders with guests like Karen Bennett, Debbie Epstein-Henry, Shirley Powell, Darlene Chapman-Holmes, and Fausta Ballesteros. If you missed any of those, please check them out. In April, our guests included Tiffany Yu, founder of Diversability, Fred Moss, founder of Moss Travels, Sharon Browning, our second highest downloaded episode. This episode was about listening and so much more. Tara Collingwood provided perspective and guidance about how our nutrition and eating are impacted by our emotions, our minds, and our habits. To be generous leaders, we need to fuel ourselves with healthy intake, including our nutrition. May's guest lineup included Kimberly Brown, Next Move, Best Move. What a great book. We're going to use that for our Women in Technology mentoring program this year. We had two of the world's leading marketing experts and thought leaders, Pamela Slim and Ron Tite, who shared their perspectives about how to be congruent and generous through your work and alignment with your brand. Think, do, say, as Ron defines it. We closed out May with Michelle Myers-Ship, newly appointed global CEO for Dress for Success Worldwide. She reminded us to always ask, who am I missing? June was Pride Month around the world and on R.O.G. We had amazing and inspirational guests, including H. Walker, the head of D&I for Boys and Girls Clubs of America, Kathleen Thomas Quigley, inventor of over 150 US and European patents, Rhodes Perry, founder of Belonging at Work, Amber Hikes, head of DEI for the ACLU, and Jan Sigmund, the CFO of Cognizant Worldwide. Woo! What a lineup. Please check out those past episodes if you missed any. Each provides unique perspective on what it means to be a generous leader and the incredibly fulfilling personal returns on generosity. As we journey into Q4 2022, we're taking a new approach to R.O.G. We will alternate between guest interviews and short sound bites that I'll share on coaching about how to be a generous leader. My goal is to record those episodes as videos and upload them to YouTube. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can share your comments and learn from you. Let me know what you want to learn about, guests you want to hear from, topics that challenge you, content you are seeking. Please comment on the YouTube channel and I'll prioritize those topics and focus areas. Some of the directions that I want to take going into this quarter are crucial conversations, conflict, emotional intelligence, feedback, self-care, boundaries, accountability, setting expectations, mentoring, networking, social media behavior, listening, gratitude, and much more. Thank you for listening. I am deeply grateful for you. Stay generous, everyone.
Thanks for listening to R.O.G. Return on Generosity podcast. Please help us grow by subscribing and reviewing us on your favorite podcast player. And for more information, visit bridgebetween.com. We grow when we give.
우리는 나누면서 성숙합니다.
We grow when we give.
On rayonne quand on donne.
We grow when we